Today we are going to learn fourth lesson. You can listen the conversation between mom and daughter. Just to listen. I am a mom. She is my daughter Jenny. She is playing with her doll in the garden. It starts raining all of a sudden and Jenny runs home, leaving the doll outside. In some time, she forgets all about it. Just before going to bed, Jenny realizes that she had left her doll in the garden. She wants to go and get her doll, but her mother stops her.
Mom, why cannot I go out?
I do not want you to fall sick, Jenny. You will catch cold if you get wet in the rain.
But, Mother, won't my doll catch cold if she stays outside?
Your doll will not catch cold, Jenny. You are different from your doll. You were a baby when you were born. Now look at you. You have grown up. Has your doll grown in size?
No, Mom. My doll has not grown like me. But why has she not grown?
Because your doll is a non-living thing. Living things like us breathe, feel, eat and move. But your doll cannot do all these activities.
This is interesting, Mom. Then plants and animals are also living things, right?
Yes, you are right, Jenny. Animals are living things like us and give birth to their young. Can you guess the lesson name? Yeah, that is a living and non-living things. In this lesson, we have learned living and non-living things. Okay, we can see many things around us. For example, a door, window, table, chair, plants, animals and human beings. So, some things have life in them and some don't. Okay, so these are all what are the things have a life, so that things are called the living things. For example, that human beings breathe, move, some characteristics of human beings. Now we can learn the characteristics of human beings. Characteristics of living things. First one, we can learn human beings. First, we have learned the characteristics of human beings. Okay, they breathe through their nose. They breathe through their nose. They breathe through their nose and then they move with the help of their legs. Okay, they breathe with the help of their legs. Human beings move one place to another one place. They are all using their legs. They eat food to live. They eat food to live and then they feel sad, happy, soft and rough. So, we can easily find out what are the things are soft, rough. So, we can feel. So, all the human beings have feel, breathe, eat and then grow. These are all the characteristics of a living organisms. All living organisms have breathe, grow, move, feel, eat and reproduce. These are all the characteristics of a living organisms. First we have learned the characteristics of human beings. First one, they breathe through their nose. Okay, our nose is a breathing organ of human beings. They breathe through their nose. They move with the help of their legs. They eat food to live. They feel sad, happy, sad and soft and rough. And then they grow from babies to adult. A newborn child is small, and then after that they all eat food and then grow. So they grow from babies to adult. Next one, they reproduce by giving birth to their young. They reproduce by giving birth to their young. To their young. These are all the characteristics of human beings. Okay, human beings is one of the human beings, plants, animals. These are all the living organisms, living things. So we can breathe, move, feel, eat, grow and reproduce. Okay, so that only we can see in this one. They breathe through their nose. They breathe through, human beings breathe through their nose. They move with the help of their legs. They move with the help of their legs. They eat food to live. We can take a food, so that only we live in this survival. They feel sad, happy, soft and rough. Okay, so and next one is they grow from babies to adult. They reproduce by giving birth to their young. They reproduce by giving birth to their young. These are all the characteristics of human beings. Next one, that living characteristics of plants. Plants also breathe, feel, eat, grow and reproduce. Okay, so first plants breathe through their tiny holes on their leaves. Plants breathe through their leaves. Plants breathe through their leaves. That surface of the leaves, small holes are present. So that is called as stomata. So in that region, in that one is used to breathe the plants. Okay, plants breathe through their small holes on the surface of the leaves. And then plants do not move. They are all fixed to the ground. Plants do not move. They are all fixed to the ground. Plants like sunflower is move in the direction of a sunlight. எப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா sunflower எப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இந்த direction எந்த ஈஸ்ட் பக்கம் எங்கே sun வருதோ அந்த பக்கம் பார்த்தா அது என்னவாகும், விரியும். So that is the movement of the plant. Plants fixed to the ground. Plants fixed to the ground. Plants like sunflower move in the direction of a sunlight. That அது என்ன செய்யும், அந்த flower வந்து sunlight எங்கே இருக்குதோ அந்த directionல தான் விரியும். Move in the direction of sunlight. Okay. sunlight. And then next one, plants eat, plants prepare their own food. Already know plants prepare their own food by using the air, water and sunlight. Plants prepare their own food by using sunlight, air and water. First, plants breathe through their leaves on the surface. On the surface of the leaves, the tiny holes are present. So that is the breathing organ of the leaves. Plants fixed to the ground. Plants like a sunflower move in the direction of a sunlight. Already know plants are fixed to the ground. They do not move here and there. Okay, so the plants like sunflower. The sunflower is move in the direction of a sunlight. In the pakka sunlight irukudho, so that region, that side only that sunflower is blue. Next one, plants prepare their own food. Already know plants prepare their own food by using of sunlight, air and water. And then some plants respond. Some plants respond to touch or light. Touch or light. Plants like touch me not. Touch me not close their leaves. Leaves on touching. Okay, some plants respond. Some plants respond to touch or light. Plants like a touch me not plant, when we touch, close their leaves. Okay, so plants also feel. And then next they grow from a sapling to a tree. They grow from a sapling. Sapling என்னது மரக்க சின்ன செடி. Sapling to a tree. Okay, plants grow from a sapling to a tree. சின்ன செடியில இருந்து பெரிய மரமா வளருது. So this is a living characteristics. And then next one, they reproduce through seeds. Okay, they reproduce from seeds. Most of the plants are reproduced from seeds. Some plants are reproduced in the stems, and then some are leaves. They reproduce from seeds. Okay, can you clear? First we have learned that characteristics of human beings, living characteristics of human beings. Next we can learn the living characteristics of plants. That plants also plants breathe through their tiny holes on the surface of their leaves. Okay, plants breathe through their tiny holes. The plants oda leaves la pathina adoda surface la chinna holes irukum. Chinna small holes are present on the surface of the leaves. Okay, so this is a breathing organ of the plant. The small holes, that is called as stomata. This is a breathing organ of the plant. And then next one, some plants are fixed to the ground. They cannot move here and there. Okay, so some plants like sunflower move in the direction of a sunlight. Okay, that sunflower, when the flower is blue, they move in the direction of a sunlight. Where the sunlight is present, so that side only that flower is blue. And the next one is plants also respond. Some plants are plants like a touch me not. When we touch, that leaves are closed, and plants or fields, that plants prepare their own food because of using the sunlight, air and water. And some plants respond to this, touch me not plant is when we touch, that plants are closed on their leaves, and then they grow from a sapling to a tree. என்ன செய்யும், சாப்லிங்னா சின்ன கண்ணுல இருந்து பெரிய மரமா வளருது. And then they reproduce from seeds. Most of the plants are reproduced from seeds. Some are reproduced through stems, some are reproduced through leaves. Okay, so this is the living characteristics of plants. So can you clear what are the living characteristics? Feel, feed, eat, move, breathe, grow and reproduce. Can you clear that human beings and plants? Okay, next shall I go to next one, animals, that living characteristics of animals. Next we can learn the living characteristics of animals. First, animals breathe through their nose. Most of the animals breathe through their nose. First, that breathe. The lion, tiger, cheetah, cow, goat, these type of animals breathe through their nose. Breathe through their nose. Example, lion, tiger, cow, goat. Okay, and then fish breathe through their gills. Fish breathe through their gills. Fish breathe through their gills. This is the gills. Okay, this is the breathing organ of fish. And then some insects breathe through their air holes. Their body's surface present tiny air holes. Okay, insects breathe through their air holes. That surface of that insect's body, small holes are present. So that is the breathing organ of insects. And then these are all the animals. That animals breathe through their nose. Most of the animals breathe through the nose. For example, lion, tiger, cow, goat, etc. And then fish breathe through their gills. That gills is the breathing organ of fish. And then insects breathe through their air holes. That is the air holes. The tiny holes are present on the surface of the insects. And then movement, move. First one breathe, and then next one is a move. Most of the animals are use their legs to move. Legs. For example, lion, cow, monkey. These type of animals are move one place to another one place using their legs. And then fish swim with the help of their fins. Okay, fish swim with the help of their fins. This is a moving organ of fish. Okay, fish move with the help, swim with the help of their fins. And then some insects or birds Some insects or birds fly with the help of their wings. Okay, how do birds fly? Birds are flying using their wings. These 2 points, the living characteristics of animals. First one, breathe. So different animals are using their different breathing organs. For example, most of the animals are using nose. That fish's breathing organ is gills, and then insects are air holes. And then next one is a movement, or that different animals are using their different body parts to move. For example, first one, most of the animals, that lion, all the land animals are using their legs to move. And then fish swim with the help of their fins. And then birds fly with the help of their wings. Next one, eat. That animals also have different eating habits. Okay, animals, while animals are eating plants, some animals are eat only plants, and some other animals are eat only the flesh of other animals, and some other animals are eat both flesh and plants. For example, the plant eating animals, some animals eat only plants. This goat, cow, zebra, these are all plant eating animals. Animals eat plant. Some animals eat plant. For example, cow, goat, giraffe. And then some animals eat flesh of other animals. Flesh. For example, tiger, lion. And some other animals eat both flesh and plant. Plant. For example, monkey, crow. Monkey, crow. Though, so that eating habits also differ in each and every animals. Okay. So these are some animals eat only plants. For example, cow, goat, giraffe. This type of animals eat only plant food. Some animals eat flesh of other animals' food. For example, lion, tiger, cheetah. These are all the flesh eating animals. And some animal eats both plant and flesh. For example, monkey, crow. Okay, and then lizards eat insects. Lizards eat insects. And then some insects suck nectar from flowers. Some insects suck nectar from flowers. Nectar from flowers. So this is the eating habits of animals. So some animals eat cow, goat, this giraffe, these animals are eat only plant. Some animals eat flesh. Some animals eat both flesh and plant. And then lizard eat insects. Some animals eat small insects. And then some insects suck nectar from flowers. For example, butterfly suck nectar from flowers. And then next one, grow. Okay, most of the animals are give birth to their young ones. Most animals grow from babies to adult. Most of the animals grow from babies to adult. And then a chick na koli kunji. A chick grows into a hen or a rooster. A chick grows into a hen or a rooster. Hen or a rooster. And then some insects grow from larva into adult. Larva into adult. Some insects grow from larva into adult. Larva means that is the worm stage. ஒரு புழு மாதிரி இருக்கும். புழு ஸ்டேஜில் இருந்து அது என்னவாகும், பிக் விங்ஸ் வரும், அப்புறம் அதில் இந்த மவுத் பார்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆகி, ஸோ தட் இஸ் த அடல்ட் ஸ்டேஜ். ஸோ சம் இன்செக்ட்ஸ் க்ரோ ஃப்ரம் லார்வா இன்டு அடல்ட். ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் த டிஃப்ரெண்ட் growing characteristics of animals. Most animals grow from babies to adult. For example, lion, tiger, monkey, these animals all give a baby and then grow into an adult, and then a chick grow into a hen or a rooster, and then some insects grow from larva into adult. Okay, then this is the eat and growing living characteristics. One, feel. Animals also have feelings like a human beings. Okay, they are a good companion to each other. So animals also have feelings like human beings. Example, your dog. This the animals also have feelings like human beings. And then next one is reproduce. Most of the animals give birth to their young ones. Also reproduce by giving birth to their young. அப்படின்னா என்ன, சில அனிமல் என்ன பண்ணும், குட்டி போட்டு பால் கொடுக்கும். For example, cow, goat, dog, cat, these animals are reproduced by giving birth to their young. And then some animals are, and then some lays egg, some lays from egg. From egg. Example, duck, hen. Okay, so here cow, dog, these are all giving birth to their young one. That all animals all have feelings like a human beings. And then next one, reproduce. Most animals are reproduced by giving birth to their young ones. For example, குட்டி போட்டு பால் கொடுக்கிறது. சில அனிமல்ஸ் என்ன போடும், முட்டை போடும். So some animals lays egg from egg. So for example, duck and hen. Here cow, dog, cat, these are all the by giving birth to their young. Okay, once again I tell that characteristics of animals. First what we learn, breathe. What are the breathing organs are differ from each animals. Most of the animals are have using their nose, and then fish use their gills for breathing, and then insects breathe through their tiny air holes on their body. And the next one is a movement of organ, a movement of animals. So that moving organ also differ from each animals. Some animals are using their legs for moving, and then fish swim with the help of their fins, and then insects or birds fly with the help of their wings. Okay, birds fly with the help of their wings. And the next one, eat. So that animals eating habits also differ. Some animals are eat only plants, and some other eat flesh, and some other eat both plant and animals, flesh of other animals. Okay, so and then next one, so lizard eat insects. Some animals eat small insects. And then next one, that some insects or suck nectar from flowers. For example, butterfly. சக் பண்ணி என்ன செய்யும், ஃப்ளாஸ்லேருந்து சக் பண்ணி நெக்டார் ஹனி சக் பண்ணி எடுத்து ஈட் பண்ணும். அண்ட் தென் நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன் மூமெண்ட் க்ரோ. ஸோ சம் அனிமல்ஸ் ஆர் பேபிஸ் டு அடல்ட். சில அனிமல்ஸ் என்ன பண்ணும், சின்ன குட்டி பாப்பாலேருந்து பெரிய அடல்ட் ஆகும். அண்ட் தென் a chick grow into a rooster or a hen. And then some insects, that larva is grow into a adult. And then feel, animals also have feelings like a human beings. And the next one, reproduce. Most of the animals are reproduced by giving birth to their young. And then some animals are lays egg. For example, duck, hen. Okay, hence we have learned all the living organisms move, breathe, eat, grow, feel and reproduce. Can you clear this topic? First what we learn, that living characteristics of human beings, and then next we learn the living characteristics of plants, and then next one the animals, the living characteristics of animals. Can you clear this topic? Okay students, thank you.